Hey everybody, this is Mr. Longo, and in this video we are going to talk about how you set up system application problems. In the last video you learned how to use your graphing calculator to solve using matrices. In this video we're just going to talk about the setup, because after that you can just use your graphing calculator to find the answers. Okay? So the first one says that you have two numbers that sum 48, and smaller is 12 less than the larger. Find both numbers. Okay? You can use X and Y, or you can use any letter of your choice. So since we're talking about a smaller number and a larger number, we know that they sum 48, so one of your equations can just be small plus large is equal to 48. And then it says the smaller is 12 less than the larger. So whenever it says something like the smaller is, and it's a comparison, usually that means S equals, and then it would be 12 less than the larger, so L minus 12. And then from there, you would just need to put these in standard form. So the first one is already in standard form. You just want to change this guy to S minus L equals a negative 12. And then you can just use your matrices that we learned about in the other one, do your RREF, and you would get the numbers are 18 and 30. So yeah, for word problems, pretty much you're going to be allowed to use your graphing calculator, so it's not like I'm going to say, okay, write this and then solve by hand. So you can just use RREF. Now the next one is a little bit different because it still has the sum, but this time it's going to have a percentage. So basically there's $100,000 that is invested in two different bonds. One bond earned 5%, the other bond earned 2.5%, and at the end of the year, the total interest made was $3,512.50. So how much was in each bond? So we still have our sum, but what it might help for you is to say something along the lines is X is equal to the 5% bond, and Y is equal to the 2.5% bond, just so you know what you're talking about. So we know that X plus Y is going to equal $100,000, okay? But then the next one is in terms of percent. So the X bond would be 0.05X plus, and then our 0.025Y, because whenever you're working with percentages, you want to change them to a decimal, and that's equal to the total amount of interest made, which was $3,512.50. Okay? And then from there, all you really need to do again is, these are already in standard form, so type them in your graphing calculator, get your RREF, and you are going to end up with $40,500 was invested into the 5% bond, and the rest, $59,500, was invested into the 2.5% bond. So that's it. Make sure when you're working with these application problems you actually answer in terms of labels or, you know, saying what it was. The first one was just two numbers, so we listed our two numbers. But what if we were talking about the number of something else, such as oranges? You would make sure that you put a label on all of your answers. All right, that's it for this one. This is Longo, and I'm out. See you, bye.